These are dark days for video games. Times where anyone can pick up the mantle of hero or villains and run the street with the illusion of truth clouding their minds, and the fact that they are just wimps and babies. What happened to the days we yearn for them, just like this man yearns for some truth in his life? But what's that in the sky? It's Scribble Scrabble's top 7 badasses in video games. Why am I talking like this? Quick disclaimer, these are my top 7, so I don't want you to hear like, oh, where's Kirby? Have you seen this guy? He's a pig and he sucks up. No, my top 7. You go spend way too much money on an editing program and make your own top 7 if you want to do that. Okay, let's go.
20 years ago, Kazuya lost to Heihachi and was thrown into the mouth of a volcano.
Oh yeah, you heard that. You lose one fight. If you fail, mouth volcano for you. No middle ground here. You thought your parents were hard. No, they're not Heihachi hard. But what's this? Who threw him? What's this? That whole hall? Oh man. Yeah, and he'll take on any robots, kangaroos, or schoolgirls you throw his way. Now Kazuya has a complex life. Sometimes he's a businessman, and sometimes he is Satan, and sometimes he's in temple. Your son is Satan, Kazuya. I guess you better fight him. Sometimes he's a bowler. A really good bowler. The next person on our list is Matthias from Mercenaries. And not Solid Snake. Why Matthias, you ask? Well, he really likes
M67s. I love M67s.
Yeah, and he's always ready to get the job done.
Matthias, are you ready?
I'm always ready. Always ready.
And plus, Matthias has a mohawk, and he always wears sunglasses. And I didn't have any footage of Solid Snake. The premise of Mercenaries is pretty badass on its own. You choose one of 3 people, so you either choose Matthias or you chose wrong. And you have to go, you just get paradropped into North Korea, and you have to kill this guy named General Song, who is a coup leader and kidnapped North Korea for some reason. That's not him. It's not him. That's some guy at the beginning of the game. And then you run around with a bunch of explosives, and then you kill a bunch of people. I mean, what's not to like about that? What's not to like about that? And he also doesn't look at explosions. And just like a real badass, he doesn't look where he's driving either. Oh. And the water is acid. Well, okay. This does take place in North Korea. How can you have a badass list without Duke Nukem? You cannot do it. It is a simple truth, just like the Tasmanian Marmadukes and the platypi of South America. It's just always something that will be in our Earth as a badass. I mean, even the theme song is made by Megadeth. You pee in urinals, get your health back. Someone thought that was a good idea, and it friggin' is. In fact, there's so much badass stuff packed in this package. You can't hopefully describe anything with it in a matter of seconds. It'd take years. Scientists have studied for decades about why this game is so badass, and I'm not one to just here. There's a link below. Click on the link. Find some When I was a kid, I used to think this is actually Lara Croft, and now that I'm older, I realize that it is. Or maybe she's just money. Who knows? Either way you look at it, though, Duke is a badass, and even the aliens know it.
Damn, I'm looking good.
Our next hero is someone that's what? Super the muscles. Oh, what's next? Oh, flipping kitchen explosions. This guy has got it all. This is Beautiful Joe. His name's Beautiful Joe. There's Joe before he's, beautiful. and he gets sucked into a movie with a robot arm, gets a thing called a V-Watch.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on.
And then he just starts kicking robot ass. Goes save his girlfriend. How badass is that? He also has one of the best wardrobe changes in video game history.
Head to the go-go, baby! You want some? Well, come and get it!
Now all of a sudden you can like slow down time and like zoom in and speed up time, which you saw in the intro. What? And it's just one thing that Joe has that not a lot of people have anymore is a style. He also has a pink cape, but you know what? He can pull it off.
This is all that
He loses points for talking in the movie theater, though.
right thing.
Come on, Blue! You have to save the world! It can't do it without you!
You're going to burn in a very special level of hell. A level they reserve for child molesters and people who talk at the theater.
What? I am not.
Now this guy right here, you don't want to mess with him. Kazuma Kiryu, no, he's not gonna be on your shit list. He is so rebellious that he doesn't even wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
And you know what? He even has manners.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Excuse you? No. Fuck you.
Remember, most of the time. You know, poor Kazuma, he gets in fights all the time. He fights all kinds of people. Old men with golf clubs, you know, punk-ass people named Abe, guys with bats, and guys with forks. Oh, Prisoner 1356. Yeah, use best watch or you talk to shit from now on. I'm gonna go into this gelato shop, and I'm gonna give me one of them fancy strawberry singles. Yeah, forget about it. You know what I think of when I think of badasses? Is musicals.
You perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
And number one is Captain Titus from Space Marine. But what about No, it's friggin' it's Captain Titus from Space Marine, and in this game you play a Space Marine.
Space Marine!
Space Marines!
Space Marine!
Space Marines! Space Marines to kill!
6.5, yay! Now there are a lot of Space Marines in video games. Why did I choose this guy over all the other ones? Well, that's easy. Because he's a leader.
The dangers as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, James.
He's friggin' humble.
You have saved us.
Rise, Guardsmen. You've saved yourselves.
Oh, and he also jetpacks down onto an enemy ship where he uses the gun against his own ship, and then he just takes the ship and he surfs it. He surfs it down onto the planet. That is how he gets on this someplace. Makes you wonder how all the other Space Marines ended up there. Maybe they used midichlorians. Oh yeah, and this is all before the game's like, hey, look buddy, hey look, you're playing a game. It's called Space Marine. That's why he's badass.
Space Marine!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a comment and subscribe and like this madness. If you want to watch more of my videos, here's some right here. Bam! And if you want to listen to one of my podcasts, they're right here. Bam! Don't forget to like. I already said that. If you dislike, oh, it doesn't work. Come on. See you guys.